Meryl, can you hear me okay?
Affirmative.
Yeah, good to go. Because
Good to go.
you're currently a mouse, right? And you're like in this
When
hollowed
I was a
out.
squirrel, but I
Oh,
looked
you're a
into both
squirrel.
powers.
Okay. You're this hollowed out tower where you figured out they kept the hill giant who's not there currently. And you did hear before you even get this would have been I guess before you even fully arrived, you heard the sounding of a bell, like an alarm bell. Then by the time you got there and when the wagon was dumped off in the tower and locked, it was sort of empty at that point. And you're hearing some commotion outside too. You're like some soldier type business. You can't really hear them. Voices are muffled, but they sound a little excited.
And so people are leaving the towers.
Yeah, this keep has one big tower as a feature, and then it's got a building attached and a big horse stall barn attached to another side of it. It's got an inner gate and an outer gate, and the tower from your previous experiences is in the inner gate area. And I believe you were trying to climb up to a window to jump out or something, right?
Climbing up to where? I'm sorry.
You were climbing up the inside of the wall or to a narrow window, I believe,
Oh yeah.
is where we left you. And the
Okay.
narrow window is actually facing the inner court. And I believe you made it up there. And I said, like, hold that thought. And then I went over to Daijin
Gotcha.
and Usk, who, I guess for anyone who's new, this episode 14? Is that what we're on now?
Hmm.
I believe this is episode
Yeah.
14. And when we last left our crew, we had Daijin, our drow paladin, played by Andy Tom, who accompanied Usk to try and find another way into the fortified walls of Ashford. And they're trying to get in there because they want to get inside, and they're hoping they can find this halfling, Brickford, who stole their bag of holding. And they're hoping to find him somewhere in there. The rest of the party is in the forest nearby. Usk, the Ball Ripper, our orc, played by Jeff, decided to try and find another way in following a river that leads up to the gates of Ashford and runs underneath. And as he was doing that with Daijin, they got spotted, and an alarm sounded, and then the front gate burst open, and then the rest of the party back in the forest were watching it all happen. That includes Human Chap and that our new party member, who's a 9-foot tall wizard with little goblin companions, and that also includes Thorian. No, that doesn't include Thorian. He's gone. So who else is with you, Human Chap? Who am I missing? I'm missing somebody. Oh, Heavy Yoy. Except you know what? When Heavy in the morning came and you guys got up, you notice that Hebby was gone. You don't even actually know where he is. So he's not with you. So besides Human Chap, who's like behind
Oh,
the tree
what
line?
about the barbarian?
Yep. Oh, our NPC Kala. So it's Human Chap and Kala and Hassan.
Yes.
There you go. So those just three of you. Heavy is conspicuously absent. You see the hill giant break out through the front gate, and he runs with some horse riders, with some kind of leader who's a little more fancy dress, has a plumed helmet. They all have spears, and they rush towards where you saw Usk and Daijin disappear around the curve of the outer wall. I'm going to leave it at that, and I'm going to return back to Thorian, our dwarf, druid, druid ranger, I believe, right?
Yeah, Drew.
Played by Meryl. We need to catch up with him real quick while Usk is left hanging. Because what happened is Daijin heard the commotion and the bell, and he cut out of there. Usk stayed so he could collect some balls from one of his fallen opponents, and then just that allowed the others to come around the corner, and he jumped into the water and he was going to dive underneath, and then ran into a thick iron grill which blocks the narrow creek, I guess, that not really a river that runs underneath into the other side and through Ashford. And we're going to get back to him off of that harrowing cliffhanger in just a moment. All right, Thorian, you're a squirrel and you make it up to that window. Is your intention to crawl out? You want to spy? Because you could see the courtyard below from that vantage point.
I was wanting a kind of a bird's eye.
Okay. And you can hear the voices now better. You can hear some soldiers talking about with the intruders. I think it's that party that we encountered before, the one that killed our wizard. To arms! And the mayor's issuing orders to fortify and defend the keep walls. And he's not too far away from where you are. And next to him, you see a halfling that looks very familiar.
Yeah. Excellent. Okay.
And he's actually apologizing to the mayor. And he is, that's impossible. I led those fools on a wild goose chase with their own dragon scales. That wraith must have killed them, and if not, the purple worms. How could they possibly have survived? So he actually is there.
The highest point view from the.
You want to go to
reveals. Yeah, I'm going to be able to scale up to the highest point. Like maybe the top.
You want to just climb up? Okay, so it's not. They're like fitted stones, and you're a squirrel. Yeah. This isn't a tree. I'm gonna make you do a athletics check that'd be fairly low. But if you don't make it, you'll fall. And as a squirrel, I don't think you'll necessarily take a ton of damage. What happens if you take? Do you have the hit points of a squirrel right now? Is that how? And if you lose those hit points, you just resume your old shape. How does that work?
Yeah, I have the physical traits of a squirrel.
And the hit points.
I got the mental traits.
All right, but do you have the hit points of a full ranger or of a squirrel?
No, I think I have.
Okay. So if you want to climb up to the roof, I want you to make an athletics check and beat a 10 or better to keep from slipping and falling. If you do that. Yeah. You look at it and say, I could probably do that, but I could slip and fall. I'll probably be okay. So is that something you still want to do, or do you want to? You're about 15 feet above the ground right now, and if you wanted to climb up, I'd say that's probably another 15 feet at least to the roof.
Am I on a ledge?
Yeah, like a narrow window, the ledge of a narrow open window. Yeah, that's as thick as the tower, so it's pretty thick. 3 feet thick, the base of this narrow window.
Okay, I'm gonna try and go.
Yeah. So you're fine. You climb up to the roof, and from up there and also the keep is elevated on a hill on top of it. You can see, except you're on the courtyard side, so you can't see out into the direction of where you came from here, unless you want to go around. But you can see the whole courtyard below. I can tell you how many people you see. You just want to see the whole. The thing is,
what about the main gate? Can I see the main gate?
Yeah, you can. In the inner courtyard, you can see about 15 soldiers, including one that was a captain that you met briefly that escorted you guys to this keep initially when you first met the town maester. He's down there. He's making sure all the troops are armed.
Oh, do you have the map of the keep?
I do have a map, but I don't want everybody to see the map right now.
Oh, gotcha.
So, but there's you see more along the wall, maybe another 10 around the walls that you can see. There's maybe 10 or so.
I have two goals I want to achieve.
Mm-hmm.
I want to find behind a chimney or some sort of structure.
It's a tower shaped top.
Yeah.
circular. So you can go up to the very tippy top if you want. There's like a weather vane up there. If you want to climb onto the weather vane, you could.
I couldn't stand on it.
You could climb and hold on them. I'm not gonna. The material of this steepled roof is wood, and it's sloped. But I wouldn't even make you roll as a squirrel. You can climb up around this roof however you want. If you want to go up to the
Okay.
tippy top, you can. If you want to just circle around to the other side to see what's over there, you can.
My goal is I'm going to turn back into a humanoid. I want to have cover.
You want to have
That's it.
you want to have cover? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
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 Yep. Okay. Well, that's happening. We're gonna go over to Usk the Ball Ripper. You can't really. You're underwater, and you're underneath the ledge of the fortified wall. Okay, so right above you, your head is like just wood, and then about a foot behind you, it opens up, and you could hear muffled vibrations and the thundering of hooves and the very heavy footsteps. Yeah, you're aware that there's stuff out there. They can't really see you. They know you're there, and you can't really see them from where you're at. It's almost like you're safe here, but you're holding your breath.
Yeah, my lungs are the size of two 10-year-old children. So
if you want,
I can hold my breath forever.
yeah, we could. There's actually a formula for that. If you're gonna hang out here for more than a few moments, we'll have you roll how many rounds of breath you get.
I don't want to be a puss about it, you know what I'm saying?
So
I think I need to go out and get me some hill giant troll balls.
Oh, okay. All right. So what is?
But at the same time, I need to figure out what I'm going to do. First, I exclaim, "Great!" when I see the iron grate. And secondly, is there any space for me at the bottom of the wall for me to
No.
breathe?
No.
Of course not. Why would there be?
At least it's not completely exposed.
Yeah, this is true.
All right.
Okay, I'm gonna hold my breath for a bit. What do I roll for that?
All right. I gotta look that up. Holding breath. All right. A creature can hold its breath for a number of minutes equal to 1 plus its Constitution modifier, a minimum of 30 seconds. Okay. So you're good for a few minutes in any case. Hassan and Human Chat. You guys, and also Daijin, at this point, you're not even all the way back to the group. You're about, I'm going to say about 600 feet distance between the group and where us currently is. And I'm going to say, Daijin, you're about halfway between the two because you beelined it back to the forest, right? And you're trying to make your way back to the group. Do you still want to do this? You can see, you have a clear shot. You can see soldiers on horseback with their spears all pointed down to the water where Usk disappeared. And you see a hill giant with a huge tree trunk-like club raised above his hand, and they're all standing above the water where Usk disappeared.
Yeah.
And
they don't see me?
No. And they're all very focused on that. And then the one who looks more like a captain, he's got like a plumed helmet. He's telling the hill giant, hold. Wait till he surfaces. Then smash his brains out. Daijin, do you want to do anything besides make it back to the other party? Or?
No, I'm going back. I'm still heading to the other party. I knew hell was breaking loose. That's why I went to go get the rest of the group.
And what's your double movement?
I move at 30, so 60, right?
So it'll take you 10 rounds. No, you're halfway there. So it'll take you 5 rounds before you're back with the group. The wizard and the sorcerer and the barbarian. Kala's actually looking around, and she's like, "Where's Heavy? Where's the Great One? We need the Great One."
I guess I'll look around with her, and then can I do I'm not good at it, but maybe just look for some footprints or something, investigation?
Oh, I think that the Genesee It pretty much doesn't leave footprints, I believe. But you could look for other things, like broken twigs or any sign of any. Go ahead and roll. You're outdoors, so that's, I think, more of a survival.
Survival?
Yeah.
Okay. How's that?
Damn. All right. By not so much the ground, but like a broken twig and a tiniest piece of Hebby's fabric shows that he has left this camp.
Do I have any indication on like how fast he left? Was it just like he got up and strolled away, or did it seem like it was urgent, or?
No, it doesn't seem urgent. It's just something it just happened to, this twig just happened to catch him.
All right. Yeah. Then I let Human and what's her name, Kala?
Yeah.
I just point the way. That's probably which way he went.
And Kala says, "Great, I will go find him. We must find him." And she like runs off in that direction.
I tell her to hold. We need you more here. Heavy can take care of himself.
All right, she stops. Go ahead, and you need to roll a charisma roll.
Okay.
You charismatic bastard with your super high charisma. 18. She's like, and then she looks at you and your pearly white smile and your bright glistening eyes, which I'm assuming that's how you're presenting yourself.
Yeah, I hold my hands out and I give her the, come here, come on.
She's like, she's a little resistant. She's, oh, okay, perhaps you're right. What are we gonna do? Our friends are in trouble.
Wait until we get a signal.
Okay. What about you, human chap? The goblins are like, Master, what are we gonna do?
Human chap is going to do a wild magic surge.
Oh, okay. Can you put
it
that?
Wasn't a 1.
Can you put that in the chat? What does that do?
Nothing. If I roll a 1, then I roll D100. I just rolled D20.
Oh, it's that unpredictable. Yeah. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I gotta read
all right.
up on that.
That was a bonus action. We saw an ogre running, right, towards our friends.
Yeah. So they're just out of view because the outer gate of Ashford is curved. Imagine a half circle wooden fortified gate wall, and the wall curves around, and wherever they are, they're out of view from this vantage point. You're more directly across from the main gate, and that's where you saw them emerge. And you also know.
So I'm going to say, Hebby didn't bother to tell us anything, and Daijin and Usk seem like they're in trouble. So I'm going to move along the tree line.
Move along the tree line, yeah.
Towards where they were going.
Because you do remember there were very large ballistas that were at the gate entrance that actually impaled Hassan. Yep. Well, you're going to move along the tree line towards the small river that you knew.
Making sure not to be seen.
Okay.
I'll follow too and beckon Kala to follow. We'll follow.
All right. Your investigation, you're talking with Kala, that have to 612. That's have to, by the time, so you're getting ready to, or you are starting to head out and you run right into Daijin, comes running your direction. So you guys, within 10, 20 feet of you moving in that direction, you run right into Daijin. So you guys are together. And that's 5-ish rounds. All right. So that's.
Where's Usk? Human chap says, where's Usk?
I think Human. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you good now. At that I have to go back to Usk because that's a fairly long amount of time in rounds. What are you? What are you doing?
The Human refer to Usk Ball Ripper as the Ball Ripper.
Okay.
He doesn't know me that well to call me by my first name. I'm just saying.
Okay. That crazy orc, he might just say.
So what happens? I'm holding my breath. Like I said, I got 2 small children as lungs.
Okay. 4 minutes. Seems like a long time. But I guess that's as best as I could read. The rules were stupidly vague. They were just like 1 plus Constitution. One what? 1 round, 1 minute? I'm just assuming a minute.
1 die?
No, it's not even. You don't even roll it. It just said you just add it together. So if you had a +3, you said, right? to your constitution. So that's 4 rounds, as far as I can tell. Not 4 rounds. I'm sorry, 4 minutes. Well, 4 minutes is there are 10 rounds in a minute. Not even a minute's gone by.
I'm so sorry I interrupted Chap and Daijin running into each other.
Yeah, I just want to check. Not that much time has gone by. 30 seconds. 6 times 6 is 36. I'll say a little less than a minute has gone by. And you've been holding your breath. But you're not doing anything else except just holding your breath and waiting for till you just run out of breath. You're not doing anything else?
I'm also cursing in my head myself and the klutzy guy that was with me with the vampire skull.
Gotcha. Are you guys running to the river? Is that what you guys are doing? Like all together? You're like double speed to try and get back to where Usk was? Is that the idea?
But I'm flying.
Okay. Keeping low to the ground behind the tree still. Can you tell me can you tell me your maximum speed?
Yes.
And also, since your speeds are all slightly different, some of you are going to outpace others. Do you want to do you want to go as fast as your slowest person so you stay together as one group? Or are you all just booking full speed to get there as quick as you can?
The staff has a flying speed of 50 feet.
Andy, you're muted.
Shit, yeah, I was replying all this time. Yeah, I assume we're going to stick together. Who's the slowest? Aren't we all generally the same?
Yeah, I have 30 speed.
Yeah, so do I.
Okay. Oh, and Kala, I think.
So Joseph, he's flying. Your flying speed is 50. If we double our speed, we're at 60, so we can run faster than you can fly. Is that what that means?
Yeah, I guess so. But here's another question I have. You're going to get to the river, and you're going to have the protection of the tree line. Are you going to stop and consider your next move, or is the idea you just run to the river and then run up?
No, I'm not going to. I'd rather not barrel in. I'd rather, because I didn't see that big guy with the thing going to slam the big dude that's going to slam the water. He's waiting for
that. So you could run as fast as you can, and if you get there like 10, 20 seconds ahead of Human Chappie, you just wait for him to catch up. So if you want to just okay.
That's what.
So can I see that ogre? Can I see it?
Yeah, as you get to that place where the river goes into the tree line, between like halfway between where you are and there, everything comes into view. So you're about 100 feet away from all this business right here. Hassan and Daijin, and then shortly thereafter Joseph, and now a minute. Let's see, so close to minute and a half to catch up. I'm going to say pretty close to 2 minutes have passed. You don't know what the hell's where Usk is. He disappeared into the water, so you have no idea what, if he's under that water, if he made it to the other side. You really actually don't know. But you do see everyone else concentrated on that area. And actually, one of you did hear the captain say when he comes back up, smash his brains in. So there's that.
He really said that?
I know, so mean. What are you guys doing?
Can we move up as soon as possible?
Yeah, we can just go ahead and
charge.
You want to get up close there? We can go ahead and start rolling initiative if you want.
So we are not on this map, right? Are we behind? We're behind some trees. What's our distance?
You're just like just off the map.
Yes.
So the trees end like where this map ends. So you have cover until you step out, and then you are within then you're closer.
This wall, this battlement here, is there? It looks like there's a area. I want to make sure we're not going to be sniped from whatever's on top of this wall too. Is there? I'm checking that out. Is there anything up there that we should be concerned about?
You don't see anything at the moment. Once you clear the tree line, you're like 50 feet within your nearest. Actually, the horses are in the same square as the soldier. I just couldn't
I suggest to Daijin and Human and me and Human just throw out some fireballs. Let's take out these guys as much as we can.
Yeah.
I can get one side and Human can get the other side, and that's my...
Yeah. Yeah, it should be ranged attacks first, obviously.
Yeah.
All right, that'll be your surprise attack. They are not focused on you. We're not going to enter the turn order yet. You just go ahead and do your thing.
Sweet. I guess I'll go first. And then I'm going to go... I'm going to hit like right here. It should hit. I'll take this side with the hill giant. And then...
We're on the southern side, correct?
Yeah, no, you're on...
The northern side of the river?
No, where I'm pinging right now. That's about where you are. That fireball, can you put that in the chat? How instantaneous is that? Is that does that take a full round?
No, I think it's, let's see.
Is this accurate, this 20 feet?
Yeah.
Or is it small?
No.
Oh.
That's how big the fireball is.
Oh, then we can get him on. Yeah, so I'll do, right where he's at.
One action. Alright. I'm saying it's gonna make that summoning of the fireball is gonna be not silent.
Where's the ball ripper? Is he towards
it is gonna give him a surprise attack, but they'll have a chance to dodge at least. Not that will do
Is he more
most of them
towards
any
us?
good. Huh?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Oh, you worried about
He's
us?
underwater.
It's true.
Yeah.
He's underwater. You don't know exactly where underwater he is. Where are you going to center the fireball? If you center that fireball right on this little creek thing, it's going to affect it, I would say.
Yeah. I'm going to send it like right here.
Okay. And how about you, Joey? You going to do the other side? Or?
Oh,
I think it's still... Here, so 20 feet there, that still affects everybody except for 2 soldiers, Hassan.
Yeah.
And then where are you going to center yours, Joey? You don't want to just... Yeah.
I'll hit everyone on this side.
I could do it out right here, too, and yeah, I guess that's still the same.
All right. So
We don't wanna hurt
most
them.
of these guys are going to get hit twice. Just roll your damage. These are peon soldiers. I don't even know if they even... Just roll the damage because a save might not even help them.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm going to cast this at, let's see.
28.
I'll do mine at 3.
There is one person that will matter for.
And I got 33.
33. Okay. So the only one I'm going to roll for is the hill giant and the captain. They're the only ones that could survive. And then the save is dexterity. Wow. The hill giant made it, so he takes half. He takes half of that. Which is 17 points. Okay.
Where you at?
Alright, 17 points. Okay. And then this guy, the captain, is gonna need to make a save. Okay, he makes it, or she actually. She makes it. So she takes 17 points. That hurts. And the horsies, I think they just, I don't know. Just gonna make it as one. 17 points. All right, so the horsies, I guess they do need to roll. Okay. Oh, that's a miss. That's full damage. That means they are all fried.
Oh, even the horsies?
Even the horsies.
It's fucked up.
Okay. Oh, and then the warhorse. Let's make it the same as the fighters since they're attached. But then that means, that warhorse is not doing too good. Alright. Okay, and then that means these guys are gone. Alright, And then Joseph, where are you centering yours?
I centered it below so
Yeah.
it wouldn't hit the river.
Okay, so these...
What a sweet old man you are.
I'll see if they make save. Okay, and these guys fry. They're all on fire. All of a sudden, it's just these two, and a bunch of burning soldiers and screaming horses on fire. They're like trying to jump into the water, but it's too late for them. They more stumble and fall into the water. They're already fried and dead. And at this point, everyone go ahead and click on your tokens and roll initiative.
Oh, I don't see my token.
Yeah, where are
Oh,
Those do tokens.
well, let me go get those for you. Oh, you also have a... Hassan, that's not a small creature, so you wouldn't be able to move silently. But I'm going to have to say your Drake is not with you.
Oh, yeah.
Otherwise, everything would have played out differently.
I wanted to sneak and assess before I called him back over.
Sense. There you go. He's underneath over here. I'm just putting you here as your start point, basically. Oh, no heavy. Alright. Initiatives. Kala is the only other one. I need to go ahead and get her on there. Kala, looks like she's first. She's gonna go into a rage, and she's going to charge.
Shit.
Letting out a fierce battle cry. Yeah. Alright, so she can't quite, but she's gonna charge. She wants to feel the up close satisfaction of experiencing the battle. Okay?
Well, can I peek out, catch my breath, and watch as Kala battles the captain and the hill troll?
You can, but we're just gonna go and these are all differences of fractions of seconds, and we're just gonna go in turnover. So yeah.
Reserve so I can use one of my maneuvers.
All right. Cool.
Later.
Yep.
All right. Cool.
So we just start off with...
And hill troll, is he wearing any pants or?
Oh yeah, he's living in a civilized town, so he is wearing more like a hide, stitched together hide.
Ah, very good.
But yeah, you can only imagine the trophy.
Oh my God.
All right, so Kala goes running up, and then Dajin, it's your turn, and she's going into a rage.
Okay. What's the distance here? Sorry, 60.
Yeah. So if you double move, you won't be able to attack this round.
I know. All right, so let me split the difference. Oh shit! What was this? Those are my tools. Let me grab my character and go halfway here and launch. Now let me shoot my crossbow. What's this dude?
That's Kala.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right. Let me shoot the big guy.
Okay.
Crossbow. I think I get 2 shots. 1 and 1 more.
That hits. Who are you shooting?
The big dude.
Oh, is your hand crossbow set up for crit damage? I don't know if I got to that one.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it
Just
is.
hit that, so it'll tell us how much damage it is. It's blank. Oh, there we go. 15 for arrow. That's pretty freaking awesome. Okay, 15, and then plus 9 more. 24 points of damage. 2 solid hits. You're hearing some commotion on the other side of the wall, by the way. Nice one. Hassan, it's your turn again.
Is the guard the captain on a horse? Or is the horse crispy done?
They're both still on fire a bit and trying to pat it out and looking not... Her nice, gorgeous plume is all burnt up and gone. She's looking not so great. But
okay, I'm going to aim at the horse then.
Okay.
Send a firebolt at it.
Nice.
All right, here we go. Firebolt.
All right. It hits for how much?
It's a 16 fire. Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. Let me do that. There we go.
All right. It pierces the horse. It screams in agony and collapses. And let's see what happens. Acrobatics. Whoa. The warrior just like leaps off with a great sword and like lands right on her feet without missing a beat in front of Kala.
Oh, something me.
All right. And then now we're up to Thorian, who's not there, actually. Thorian.
Yep.
We do need to go back to you for a minute. Some time passed. Where did you go when you were on top of the roof?
Okay, my main goal is to keep an eye on the halfling.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, so I wanted to get to higher. I wanted to see. I'm not on the map, am I? Like,
just staying on the edge of that roof and looking straight down into the courtyard area gives you the best vantage point to keep an eye on him. And
okay.
And now you're too far away to really hear at this point, but he's talking energetically to the town maester.
Does he look distracted enough for some girl to walk up to him and unnoticed?
There's guards stationed all around this inner courtyard, just there to protect the mayor and that inner area. So no, you couldn't really go down there and be.
And how far am I from the front gate, if I can see it?
The very front gate, you're about 60 feet high. No, wait. You're about 30-ish feet high. And the gate would be maybe 100. There's the inner gate, which is 50 feet. And then another 50 feet beyond that is the outer gate.
That's where the fight's taking place.
No, that's just at the keep. The keep is within the center of the town. So the town is hundreds of feet of town to the wall, but you're not on the side that could see that outer wall.
Okay.
But you are probably hearing stuff at this point. You would probably heard like a whoosh of a fireball that probably sounded a little familiar to you based on past experiences. And I think you probably put that your friends are probably in a fight at this point.
Okay, I'm going to stay hidden, and then I'm going to try to work my way closer to the half.
Okay, how are you going to do that?
I'll sneak down the safest way down the tower, and then is the tower by itself? I can't jump onto another roof or the building. Anyway, I don't have a...
You said you're going to make your way down the building? I was a little distracted, sorry.
Okay,
okay,
I'm going to make my way
do an
down.
athletics check.
Okay. Oh, did you see that text I sent you? Or that? Oh. It says, for wild shape, your game statistics are replaced by the statistics.
Yeah, that's what I thought. And if it dies, you just resume your old shape.
Right.
Yeah.
You also retain all your skills and saving throw proficiencies.
Oh, nice. Okay, good to know.
Yeah.
So you go ahead and roll.
In addition to gaining those of the creature.
You roll. That means you roll your acrobatics. You use your acrobatics bonus.
Yes.
Okay.
And
go ahead and roll.
Okay. Oh, athletics, right?
Yeah.
Correct. Okay.
Okay. The enraged hill giant. Oh, you made it, Thorian. Just barely. You slipped a little, but you caught hold of it, and you're okay.
Okay.
The enraged hill giant zeroes in on you, Daijin, and with these thunderous footsteps, charges for you, lifting up this huge tree trunk-like club. Not tree trunk-like. It is a tree. It was once a giant tree, and that thing comes swinging down towards you. And let's see what happens here. 21. That's a hit, I believe.
If I declare a block defense, I declare I'm blocking a handheld weapon unarmed attack, add +5 to my armor class, and I can follow through with a front kick. Do you want me to put this in the...
Yeah. Except this is like a rock falling on you, or like a boulder or something. I don't think you can't block. I don't think you can block that.
A handheld weapon, right?
It's too big. I'm saying it's too big. It's not like a spear or an arrow where it's like deflecting. You can, that's not going to work on this tree trunk any more than it would like a sword or a battle axe or anything like that. All right, and then Attack number 2. 18. What's your armor class?
16.
All right, so you take 31 points of damage, and we're moving on.
I'm just going to lay down and protest and just let him beat me.
Mr. Ball Ripper, you're poking your head back up above the surface. You saw like the flames go, like it lit up where you are below. Like you saw the flames like go across the water. But this is a new round, so it's clear, right?
Okay, so has a minute passed?
Oh, not total? Like, we're going into 2.5.
When I put up my head from up...
Oh, no, you're just doing that now. This is increments of 6 seconds is what's happening.
Oh, shit, man!
So, yeah, all right. This is your round. You like, put your head up above the water, and you see all these burning bodies. You see the hill giant rushing towards Daijin and bringing this club down on him. This female captain of the guard about to engage Kala in combat.
Okay, I'm going to crawl out of the river, or creek, as you like to call it.
Yeah, somewhere between a river and a creek.
And I can run 30 feet. So I'm going to try to run over here and attack this hill giant from behind.
No. So your movement, because your movement was taken in clearing the space, getting your head above water, climbing out of the water.
Okay.
Yeah. I consider that like rough terrain though, so that means that would like you could still. That's hard to figure out. You could still go like 15 feet. So you can move it. You can move. Go ahead and move 3 of those squares any direction.
Okay.
Yeah, and if you have a distance attack you want to do, you totally can. Unless you want to push your movement even further to get closer. And then, in which case, you won't be able to attack. But you can still attack at this point with a ranged weapon.
I ain't got no ranged weapon anymore. I used it on those 2 guards.
There's a male horse lying on the ground next to you, if that matters.
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay.
I don't know what weird stuff you think I'm into, Dungeon Man.
I know what you're into. It's in your name. Do you want to attack this round, or?
I can't. I'm too far away.
Yeah.
My weapon is maybe I could throw my hand axe.
You want? Or you could just prepare for attacking next round.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna watch the captain and Kyle fight for now, and then I'll move forward. Or you said I could press forward and just wait.
Yeah. If you're not gonna attack, you might as well move. You could move another 30 feet, so you might as well do that.
All right. That's what. Yeah. Okay.
You want to get right up there to the hill giant. Okay. All right.
Okay, but I'm also very quiet and stealthy. I don't want him turning around on me.
Yeah, the battle is.
He's too big.
It's not even in reality. It's not even the way it is in the RPG computer version, where it's like it's a melee and it's moving around. Daijin's trying to dodge. You could try to do a stealth approach. You're running. If that's. Meryl.
Yeah, he's running over there, and I'm not doing it.
Yeah, you want to do it stealthy, huh? So Meryl.
Yeah.
For someone who's not stealthy in the middle of a battle, and they're just approaching an enemy target, they can, I guess, just roll a stealth roll, and you just to see if to try and give them surprise if they're engaged with combat. I don't know what the rules say on that.
I think there's some line of sight.
Does that apply in the battle?
Oh, you can definitely sneak up on someone.
Yeah, when a thief has that as a skill.
Yeah.
But someone like us.
Yeah, he can sneak on, but.
And I just have to gauge how difficult that is, and based on state
his
time,
armor, like if he has
armor, yeah.
My disadvantage.
What is your armor? What's your dexterity and what's your armor?
My dexterity would happen to be with the big number or the little one?
The little one. The big one is your bonus.
Okay, 16.
All right, so you're pretty dexterous. And then what kind of armor do you have?
Heavy, it's 16.
It's heavy
as
armor? It's like plate mail armor. So that would make it more difficult. It's daytime, it's open.
I mean, I don't want to be yelling.
Yeah. I'm trying to see if I can give you like a surprise bonus or something, like advantage on your next attack.
I'll just roll my little stealth dice.
Yeah, go ahead. Click on that stealth.
I think medium armor, you don't get disadvantage. What heavy
Okay,
you do.
16. Yeah, I'm going to say there's that nearby tree. I'm going to give you advantage on your next attack, Husk.
Thanks, Dungeon Master.
You're welcome. All right, the human fighter. Kala, it should not be on the bottom, but did she even get to go? I don't think she did. So Kala is going to go. Kala is going to swing at this captain of the guard. I don't know if the captain is going to survive this attack. She's enraged. That's 3 attacks. First one misses. Second one hits for 8 points. Okay. Still standing. How loud is that leaf blower out there? Can you guys hear that?
Not at all.
Barely hear it.
15. That misses. All right. So, no, the captain is okay. And is going to go ahead and return. Great sword. 13 to attack. I know this can't be right. I have Kala's armor class as 10, but she's a barbarian. So that's wrong. I don't have it in front of me, but it's got to be more than that. Okay, yeah, Kala's okay. Miss Human Chap, it's your turn. What did you do?
No wild magic. That's no wild.
Oh,
I
okay.
think it-
And that's just a bonus action, right?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna do this.
Are your goblins with you? Or are they leaving back at the camp?
Yeah, they're on my staff with flying.
Alright, if you want to get them into the round, you can. If you want them to do anything.
Yep. But first I cast.
Okay.
Hypnotic pattern.
Hypnotic pattern. You create a twisting pattern of colors that weaves through the air inside a 30-foot cube. The pattern appears for a moment and vanishes. Each creature in the area who sees the pattern must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature becomes charmed. While charmed, the creature is incapacitated and has a speed of 0. Okay, 30-foot range cube. It doesn't say it differentiates between friend or foe, but where's your cube? You can make a cube shape, by the way, with your measuring.
Wherever this ogre is looking, I just want to make sure the ogre sees it.
You want it like that, or?
In front of wherever the ogre's looking. Whichever way the ogre's facing.
You create a twisting pattern. Each creature in the area who sees. Oh, I see. So you want to make it like out here.
Just make sure he sees it. Yeah.
It's really big. It's huge. What if you're inside of it? What does that mean?
Well,
It weaves through the air inside of the cube.
That's twice as big.
And the cube isn't that big. That's its range.
That's 60 feet right there.
Oh, I made it 60 feet, is what you're saying? Oh,
Yeah, you're going from the center to...
Oh, I see. So it's more like this.
Yeah.
So you can fit it in that space that's like in between. But then won't everybody have a chance to look at it? Each creature in the area who sees the pattern. Won't your friends, won't everybody around you see this friggin' thing? Hassan will definitely see it. So I think everyone has to make a roll, including your friends. So what is it? The save is
Yeah, that's okay, because...
You can charm them into attacking or whatever.
Yeah,
Okay, so...
I want to see if it works on the ogre to decide who I want to...
The DC save is Wisdom save. Okay, so everyone needs to make a save of 14 or better based on Wisdom. So everybody do that. Hassan goes, ah.
Whoa!
Dajin made it. Oh, Usk, you roll crits on 19s, don't you? Yeah, because you're an orc fighter. You gotta remember that, because that gives you like...
I gotta remember what?
You get a crit on a 19 or a 20. That means if you're attacking, you get a 19, you do maximum damage even with a 19.
His dice say 20, though.
Oh.
You see that?
Oh.
You see that?
Oh, it's because you have terrible wisdom? I see. It actually had a -1, but you still made it. Never mind, I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay. It's not a roll to attack. I don't know what I was thinking.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Maybe I'm bored over.
But yeah, you might have that skill though, by the way. It's worth looking up. It'll be on your sheet if you do have it.
Yes.
Okay.
He has to be a champion fighter.
Okay.
That skill. Orcs they have the ability to get up after they die.
Okay.
Hit point.
Yeah, I know he has that cool ability where he can, instead of going to 0, he goes to 1. when he gets hit.
Half orcs get that.
All right, I got to make little marks for you charmers. That's one for Hassan. Okay, so let's go for the bad guys that are left. The hill giant, wisdom, -1. He is charmed. That's pretty devastating for that opponent. And then our captain, 17, makes it. Am I missing anybody? I think that's it. So Hassan, Kala, and the hill giant are our charmed. And what does that mean? That means creatures
up to 1 minute.
Incapacitated has a speed of 0.
Incapacitated.
The spell ends for an affected creature if it takes any damage, or someone else uses an action to shake the creature out of the stupor. Okay. All right, you guys all got that? We only have a couple minutes left.
Stefan's like right next to me, so can I just do a little quick action and just shake his shoulder?
You already used your bonus action to do that wild man.
I'll have my goblins do it.
Oh, okay.
Tell the goblin.
Okay. All right, so they slide off there and they run over to Hassan and they start shaking.
Wake up. Can I be drooling and a little piece of drool just drops on one of the goblins?
Sure. And he likes it. Daijin, we're gonna cut it here in just a minute, but Daijin, you want to take a round at the hill giant is just all of a sudden he's not doing anything.
I'm pissed. So I gotta get this guy. So listen, I'm gonna use Divine Smite.
Okay. You have advantage.
Attack. Let me attack first. Oh shit! I hit the wrong thing. I think. Damn it! I hit the wrong thing. Sorry about that. Mm-hmm. Let me do that again. Damn it! I'm disabling this. All right. There we go. 1.
And so you add a bonus onto that, right? Onto that 11.
Jesus.
What's your bonus onto the roll with Divine Smite?
I think that's if I hit. No. Oh, I didn't hit. Oh, global damage modifier. Well, do I have to hit that and then?
I don't know.
Sorry.
Put it in the chat, and I think it adds to your ability.
You can choose, if you hit, you can choose to the spell slot.
Yeah, I know how to modify the damage, but I have to hit first, correct?
Yes.
Oh, okay. But you have advantage, though. So you need to roll. You're not set up with the dual roll, so you need to roll 3 more times and take the highest of your rolls. Except for the last one. 2 more times, because you hit with the 16.
Okay.
Yeah.
He could get a 20.
Oh, that's true.
On that 16.
All right. Yeah, roll 3 more times. 3 more times. We'll take the best 3 rolls out of them. Let's see. Wow, 24. 22.
All right.
Did you roll 6 times still?
In case I get a 20. Didn't get a 20, but I hit all 3 times.
Yeah, so take your highest hit rolls, 24, 22, and 17.
So now here's the deal. So I want to use this as a level 3 spell. So right now I use 2d8 with radiant damage. I want to tack on another each. So that's second level. Each level I go, I can add 1 more d8. Right? So it's going to be additional. Correct, yeah. So I'm going to roll this now. This is my Divine Smite roll.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be big.
Wait.
Dang. So far,
did this go through?
You got 13. So far, you got 20 points of damage. And you're going to add smite damage.
That, okay. And then I get to roll 1 more d8. So I'm going to go over
34 points of damage so far.
And then I'm rolling 1 more d8, which I got to take it away from my.
Oh, yeah.
42 points of damage.
I was pissed.
Dang. Okay.
Pissed me off.
That was it for this round, I believe, right? And then we'll just leave.
I'm at the top of the rounds.
Yes, we'll call it a night. It's 7:00. It's time for dinner. But as we're starting a new round, you sliding up to these 2 turrets here, these giant arrow crossbow shapes. You hear them rolling up and coming out over the edge. All right. Until next time.
All right.
Okay.
Have a good night.
All right. Bye-bye, everybody.
Go. Wait. See you guys.